we'll be doing a new concept for most people, and that is how to use unit cancellation. Unit cancellation relies upon the use of ratios. And just to get us started here, I'm going to start with the problem here in letter B, and I'm going to show you that for all problems that you do in this class, you're going to have a given and a find. If you're doing homework and you have to do a homework problem where you're supposed to copy the question, if it's a calculation problem, all you need to do is copy down the given and find. And you're done. You go ahead and work the problem after that. So, the given in this particular case is what? Anybody? Yes? 2 point, I'm sorry, you're looking at letter A.
Oh, 4,320.
Good. Okay, 4,320 mils. And then what were we supposed to find? Liters. Okay, you're supposed to find how many liters. And you see that is adequate information to be able to solve the problem. Are we good? The thing that you don't have is what I call a sidebar. A sidebar is information that's related to the problem that you will need to be able to solve it. Now, can anybody see something up here that we might be able to use to solve this particular problem?
Yeah.
Some ratio of mils to liters.
Yeah.
Anybody? Yeah.
1,000 milliliters equals to 1 liter.
Yes. The fact that 1,000 mils is equal to 1 liter is good information. And I'm going to show you how to use it. Now, in this particular problem, you can probably do it in your head. At least some of you can. But I'm going to show you the way I want you to work the problems and how I want you to show your work. Okay, so in all of these problems, we start with the given over 1. You're going to find out as you work with this over and over and over again that it really makes it nice because you always know how to start a problem. Okay, so we're going to start with 4,320 mils, which is, of course, our given. That's going over 1. And solving these problems is called, the way I'm solving these problems is called unit cancellation. And unit cancellation is just involved in doing 2, 3, or 4 fractions to do the calculations that you need to get the answer that you're asked to get. And of course the answer we're asked to get is liters. So I know I'm going to be working with fractions, so let's go ahead and watch what I'm doing. Do this right along with me. I'm going to circle my mils and I'm going to put that same thing down here. Okay? Now I go to my sidebar. That's the information that I had to have to be able to solve the problem in the first place. And now in my sidebar, I have how many mils is equal to a liter. Now, who can tell me what a coefficient is? Anyone? You've all had algebra, haven't you? What is coefficient? Give it a try. Actually, you have it backwards, but you have the right idea.
That is the number.
It's the number. Yes, it is. It's the number next to the letter. Like 2a is equal to 3b. 2 is the coefficient of a, and 3 is the coefficient of b. Okay? So what we're going to do here is we look at the mils and, Pauline, if I get it, did I say that right? Valerie. Oh, okay. I didn't see the R in there properly. I apologize, Valerie. Okay, what is the coefficient of ML in my little sidebar area? Excellent, you got it right. Cool. Okay, it's the number to the left of the letters. So here was the letters, and the 1,000 was right next to it. So that 1,000 is what we're going to put down here to in this area to match the mils up. Now, what do you think we're going to put on the top? What? No. Look at the other side of the equality. And so what do I put on the top? The coefficient and the letter. Okay, what's the other side of the equality? The left side was 1,000 mils. What's the right side? Because that's the ratio, you see. It's 1,000 milliliters is equal to 1 liter. Now, do you think I could cancel anything here? Go. Yes. Mils here, mils here. Yep. Just, they're gone. They're toast. No longer there. Canceled. And the only unit of measure that's left is my liters. So now all I have to do is divide the 4,320 by the 1,000, and that gives me 4.320. And what do you think the unit of measure is? Liters. Yes. The liters, and there's our answer. Does that match what the find has?
Yeah.
Yeah, it matches perfectly. Alright, so this is kind of the basic start, and all the problems are going to be just like this. So let's look up here at letter C. That's what we'll do next. Convert using grids. Who has an idea of what the find given is? I'm sorry. What's the given? Hand anyway? Go. What?
We're doing C, right? 526.
You got it right. Right on. Okay, so the given for number C is 529, was it?
Yeah.
29. And what's the unit? 526? Okay, 526. And what's the unit of measure? Milligrams. Okay, and what are we supposed to find? Find is what? Okay, first to grams, then to kilograms, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and do our find. First of all, grams, then how many kilograms as well? Kilograms. There we go. And so we look up here at the things that I gave you to put in your little sidebars, and which two of those are we going to need? The grams at top there, yeah? And the last one, milligrams and grams. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that in as a sidebar. We got 1,000 milligrams is equal to 1 gram. That's good information. And then we have 1,000 grams is equal to a kilogram. Okay, because kilo stands for 1,000. So that means kilogram means 1,000 grams. Where milligrams means 1/1000th of a gram. 1/1000th is equal to 1,000 milligrams. Okay. So now we're ready to go ahead and work our problem. Now there's going to be two things that we're going to do here. So let's start at the beginning. And how about we do this in black? So we have given over 1. So what am I going to start with? 526. 526 milligrams over 1. And I'm going to circle this. And what do I put on the bottom of that fraction? G. Milligrams. Now, I look over here, and I'm looking for milligrams. Okay? Zvidia, you want to give us a shot on this? what am I going to put with milligrams here? Yes, because you see the coefficient of milligrams is 1,000. So that's what's going to go down here. And what do you think we'd have on top? 1 gram. You got it. You're right on. Excellent. And now I could stop here and figure the grams. Let's go ahead and do that. But we didn't have to. We could have just done the next fraction. And you can do that 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fractions. Doesn't matter. I certainly do. The question was, do I want to cancel out milligrams? I definitely do. And now, if I divide that by 1,000, that moves the decimal over 3 to the left. Is everybody okay with that? Yeah. So we're at 0.526 grams now. It's not milligrams anymore. And that's my first answer. Now, my first answer is going to become my given. Yeah, it's going to become my given for the next dude. So we're going to start with 0.526 grams over 1. And what's at the bottom of that next fraction? Bottom of the next fraction. Go for it. No. Well, don't give me the 1,000 yet, just the grams, okay? So we got grams here, we got grams here. Now, the coefficient for the grams, yeah, is 1,000. Okay? So 1,000 goes down here, and what do we have on top? Kilograms. And that coefficient is 1. Okay, so we got 1 kilogram. And can we cross out anything? Yeah, we can. We can cross out the grams. And we move the decimal 3 more to the left. And so now we have 0.3 zeros and then the 526. And that would be the kilos. And that would be our final answer. If you do this on your calculator, you're going to see this. 5.26. Oops, left the 6 out. Okay, 5.26. Put 2 of them in there. 5.26. There we go. Okay, 5.26 times 10 to the minus 4. That's what it'll say on your calculator. Now, is that really the same number? Okay, let's watch. That's why I have this little pointer here. For this number right here, our original, whoops, don't go away. There we are. So 5.26 times 10 to the minus 3, or 10 to the minus 4. So that means the decimal started right here, yes? And are we 4 over from there?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we start right here now, let's check it out. This is where we're starting. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and the decimal is here, and there's our zeros. 1, 2, 3 zeros. See it? So 5.26, once I put those zeros there, this goes away. It's no longer there because it's done its job. And that's called scientific notation, by the way. A number, a decimal, and however many sig figs are after it. And we will learn more about scientific notation tomorrow. Okay? For right now, just want you to see the method. So far, so good? Yeah. Okay. Now, let's go to tonight's homework, and let's see how that little guy's going to work. Would you all get out that sheet, and let's see what it looks like. Here it is. You know, I think I'm going to stop right here, and we'll make it a second video.